From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Creates a little space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Starting to feel a little pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got rid of the 35. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
On the third play of the drive, third down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Pocket breaking down. Rolling right and going deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be right when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down.
I'll pick up an one.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to...
Dog, I took you out too. Time back up after this timeout.
physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Sexy, come on. Lay down.
Behind the
Up.
chains now on second and
Goddamn
long.
shit. Come on. Get up here.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. All that baby in and strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
Okay.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's got an open man. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Grabbed on the outside, it's Williams. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Only 2 on that.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Scrambling away. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Are you excited to see her no hair tricking?
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The run from the shotgun.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
Yep.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, better look out. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that.
Breaks into the open on the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Really? Thank you, Bruce.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Catch in the middle, it's Klein.
Fine.
He's got space.
There you go.
They
Lay down, Trixie. Lay down. Lay down.
Has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. Awesome run.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Now sliding to his left. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverine. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Hey, you know who that is. Shut the fuck up and lay down.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Like, you know who that is. Shut the fuck up and lay down.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
Tricks up. My toes are cold.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Extending the play. Creates a little room. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there.
Get out of that.
Threw them out of rhythm.
When you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously,
There's always the fuck over there.
Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They got him down quickly.
Oh, he's gonna quit. This person's gonna quit. God damn it. I hate when you do that shit. I understand a win is a win, but I just want to play. Okay. Like, tell him, he didn't want to play.
Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
There you go, right there. Right now.
The Wolverines will kick it away first. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
He just like 50. Oh my God!
They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Good solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Exactly.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
What the hell is
Looking
going?
downfield at Simmons. Got his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Wallace.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else?
Stop, you're scratching on the couch. Stop.
Yardage,
Lay down.
predictable situations.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might
Stop.
know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by
We're
what they
digging
call
into the
here.
couch.
Off the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. To the air, it's Simmons. Under fire. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute and do it.
Play action on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to... And it's slipped out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the...
Come on. Let's play the fucking game. Stop quitting.
Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll leave it with him. Runs for the tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Buying some time as he moves left. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I'm a huge fan of offensive aggressiveness to start a football game. I think the defense is getting settled in. They play up a little bit. They play a little bit more aggressive. They got more emotion, and the offense takes advantage. Nice big play over the top. Stay aggressive, offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Dances away to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that.
Can you get me some more beer? Gatorade out of the refrigerator.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him
In
down
the box.
for a loss of a couple. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
I'm sorry, the Gatorade is in the refrigerator and the beer is not.
Defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see.
Oh, he's got some space.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed.
No, I already took the
sets
beer
him
out
up,
of the
makes the
refrigerator.
big play out to the left.
Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of
I know
bounds
I'm
at the
being
20.
nuts.
Hey, who says
Look, can you
hitch
see if my
passes
cup
can't
is
get
frozen?
yards? Receiver
Refrigerator?
catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Is it
Here
frozen?
comes second down, and this crowd is
I get it.
turning it up a notch.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, that's definitely cold.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it
Don't
to
worry,
the 11. Man, this
I'll pay the extra
quarterback
$10
unleashed
for,
a cannon on that one.
Hey, I'll
for
tell you
red
what,
zone
that
for you
slot
this
receiver,
weekend.
he may
You
not be
can
the
watch
biggest receiver in the world, but he is
multiple
shifty,
football
and he runs
you want.
really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Or you not care about multiple football
And the Gators
and you
are
watch
on
the
the
Jets
move.
and Giants on
Wants to go
regular
up top
TV.
on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Do you not care if you watch multiple football or do you want to watch the Jets and Giants?
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you
talking
know
about Sunday.
you're going to get absolutely popped.
Yes,
Man, it is
no, this
hard to
Sunday.
find QBs like that. This offense has them.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first
Yeah, I'm going to
quarter
the game. I
with
paid for
an
the damn
onside kick.
ticket.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Come on.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Wilson. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
A huge
Fucking
jump
A.
play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Hand off from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Gators want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted
Come on,
to.
buddy.
The
You can't
defense
do that
with the
shit.
heat on.
Let's go.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him.
Touchdown, Florida! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the
Kangaroos his way. He's in
You got
the
two
end zone
inches
for
beyond,
the
so I
2-point
couldn't do that
conversion, and
first.
they stretch that lead to
Yeah,
16.
I know. Good job. Boom.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half.
right
I
here.
don't think anybody had onside kick in the second
And
quarter
we
on
give
their
it her
bingo
and-
card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Now he'll let one fly down the
I'll
left
take that.
side.
Thank you.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum. Going into
Wait,
that
Link's
half,
been outside?
cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
I get.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. To throw, it's Underwood. Looking for space to the left. He's
Yeah,
in for the
thank
two,
you.
and that is big because now it's a one-possession game. They trail by 8.
From what I see, I think it's going to be the color that I need.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
It washes away within like a couple of days.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive.
But
at their
my
own
eyebrows are so
25.
white that when I dye my hair like a color like this looks weird. Probably 15 minutes.
Give me Tricky. Yeah. I'll be back.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gators are in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Back on bed.
Back to pass, it's Wagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wilson. On the move at the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Time
600
runs out, and he goes down at the 34.
At one
We need
minute,
to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long.
on TikTok.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the
Harry
half.
Potter thing. Anytime I post anything Harry Potter, it gets a lot of views, it gets a lot of likes.
Touchdown, Gator!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the 1st half, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Stay, Tricky.
They'll run it from the gun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Link, come here.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the
Hang
last
on, bud.
play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to fire to the left. Balls in the deep ball. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
They're so cranky.
And that is such an accurate throw.
Because I said
It's one thing to do
8-5.
it from the
Five.
pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But
Then
when you
can't
can get
handle it.
outside,
Hello.
off
I said
schedule,
it's-
on the
Oh,
move,
it's
and throw a
I said it's a
dart
trick
like
team, you
that,
can't handle
that
it.
is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
To the air on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Let's it fly. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. Looking for a little juice and energy with a field goal. You don't get it, guys. You're still down by 16. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
But
Crispy Hungarian potato cheese sticks.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
what are you watching?
They have this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football away.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
That's caught. It's Sturman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
To the air. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Wilson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Gators are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time,
Hello.
it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Wolverines want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Yeah.
Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Now rolling to the left. Trying to make magic with his feet. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on
How early we had to wake up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing, they're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
That was
Just a
fun.
great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Back
That
up
went to
now,
good,
here's
you know.
2nd and long.
Lost our ass.
Back to pass. This time he's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Steps away. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Understands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake down to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Lagway. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Wilson. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls
Hey,
incomplete
you
on
guys
third.
have
So
a
you have fourth
quick?
down.
I was having it like. Even if whatever you like.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The Gators are marching down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Sorry. You look at me, he's like, what?
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I think the Aaron has come to the Jet team Sunday.
Keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Breaks free. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Offense getting set for 1st down. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some... The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Delaware's offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The Blue Hens get it past the sticks.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive. Did a really nice job there on the run, third down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down. Ball's out behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Get the sack, get the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position.
29 Phillies, 3-2-9 Phillies.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws toward the end zone. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Hard running there. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And he didn't squeeze it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Each team has had a possession, and each team has made donations to the other defense. I mean, you talk about this all week of taking care of the football. Both offenses, a little bit out of rhythm, turning the football over. Got to do a better job of finding a way to maybe make some plays happen. Something, create a spark, somehow get your offense going.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost to fire on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming. He'll call for the catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving.
Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Balls have the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short.
Almost.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Brown. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. The senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
I see, you're getting older, so you have to jump up.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
How are you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean you. That's your thing.
Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing a third and long. They'll give it to the back. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. They were really excited about the verbal commitments of a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turn over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, the best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. This is now a 7-point game. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This time it's complete. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fakes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Waning seconds in the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Sharp. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Where the fuck is my phone?
New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it set up on the outside. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Syracuse. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now adjusting. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And as he throws. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is a spot you see many returners trying to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 4. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game.
I can't hear you.
This guy's setting everything up.
Ready to try the point after.
Come on, JG.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Come on, girl.
And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt.
Run up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the blue head offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Stop chewing on the goddamn cord.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Ooh,
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged in the middle, it's Durham. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And they just